Welcome to the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos. My name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, your number one most controversial certified relationship and mental expert. This is my office right here in Lagos. Break or Makeup Therapy Lounge is actually the first therapy lounge in Africa. Google it. A lot of people always wonder, what are you doing with a whole 12-bedroom duplex as an office? Come with me. Here is my reception. I come to work very early every morning and make sure that I check my office to be sure that the workers are doing their job. This is my reception where my clients come and relax. We decided to make it home away from home. I check everything, check if everywhere is dusty, and be sure that I am paying them for the job that they are doing. Me, I don't like to pay people money if they're not doing anything. So I am checking to be sure that I will not pay salary this year. I'm going to remove their salary. So I check for the dust. This is a very beautiful reception because this is where my clients come to relax, and this is the first welcome point. After that, I proceed to my barbing salon. Yes, we have a barbing salon in this 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos. I check everywhere if it's properly clean, if it's suitable for my clients. My client is my number one priority. Yes, we have a barbing salon and very, very affordable. You can come and cut your hair, dye your hair, shave your beards as a guy. This is the life of a CEO running a 7-bedroom duplex right in the heart of Lagos. And this is our salon. This is our pedicure. You can come and fix your hair, do your nails. I check if it's properly clean before I proceed to the next place, which is one of our rooms. What this one is, the Barbie room, is actually mostly for a lot of young girls that like, portable, sexy, small space. I also check. I shine my eye to be sure that everywhere is on there before people start to come in and lodge. And this is our spa. I actually go to the spa to be sure that everything is on point. So because this is where you relax and reflect. We touch your body, your heart, and your soul. This is the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex in the heart of Lagos. And this is a beautiful space where you can actually take beautiful pictures just by the staircase. I check very well to be sure that they position it now. Yes, now as a CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex in the heart of Lagos, I will adjust everything, be sure that everything is on deck. Me, I don't want anybody may carry my investment play. I spent so much money on this therapy lounge, so I'm not taking any chance. As a CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex in the heart of Lagos, you need to be on check. So I'm actually going upstairs. Upstairs, that's where you have my office and other Airbnb. Yes, we have an Airbnb right in the heart of Lagos. I got to adjust the curtain. I must touch everything. I don't want to see dust in this 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos. No be beans, so no be beans. So I take my time to make sure I do all the check. Right now, I'm going to one of the Airbnbs to check if it's clean before our clients come in and lodge. I like very, very clean places. I like it when everywhere is sparkling because I'm a perfectionist. Yeah, this is a very beautiful Airbnb where you can come and lodge, relax, and reflect. Very affordable. As small as 40K, 45K. This is home away from home. This is the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos. So this is another room. I have to check if there is dust. Remember, I told you that I don't want to pay salary. I want to be deducting their salary. But I think the cleaner is doing a very good job. I will adjust the curtain. Everywhere just have to be perfect and on deck. Yes, this is the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos. Yes, this is luxury at its peak. Yes, so I check my inverter to be sure that it's light because they have to be light 24 hours. And this is our VIP therapy lounge. I come and check. Man, everywhere has to be sparkling. As a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos, I had to switch off television because I think the last guest that was here left the television on and they forgot to put it off. I actually want to go check the balcony because this is the most beautiful space about this room. You can come out, sit down, relax, and reflect. Yes, this is the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos. So I check. After checking, fine gear. I match. I have to do adjustment. Clean the frame. Let me see if there's dust. Okay, no dust. We move. I check the bathrooms. Okay, very clean. Good. So, and I actually put up the lights and proceed to the what do they call them? um Conference room. This is where I actually have my meetings as a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos. I have a lot of meetings with my staff, sometimes with clients, sometimes with people I'm working with. I actually made this place a very comfortable place for me. I can do everything I want to do. Yes, this is the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex in the heart of Lagos. So after checking, I proceed straight to my office before I start the work of the day. Yes, this is the office of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex in the heart of Lagos. So these are my beautiful award, and this is my office where I, run my whole stuff. This is where I make most of my videos. And this is where I sit down, relax. Once I get to my table, I pray, because as a single woman running a 12-bedroom duplex in the heart of Lagos, it's not easy. You have to put God first. I tell you, running a business in Lagos is not easy. First of all, then I order for a cup of tea to use and cool myself down to get ready for the day, because oftentimes I always have piles up of work, people who have booked for therapy online. I have to set the time, give them appropriate time, talk to them before I start my daily activity. Remember, this is the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos. Like I said, a lot of people do not know so much about my therapy lounge, so I decided to show you guys what the space looks like. And a lot of people say, what are you always doing in that 12-bedroom? What do you carry and they do? You can see what a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos is doing. At this point, I think I'm trying to look for files to see, my backlog work and see what I have done and what I have not done. I'm a very, very detailed person. I don't like to be taken unaware. So I'm a very, very organized person. I like to organize myself before I start my day. Not when they ask me, I'll say, I don't know. Now you see the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex in the heart of Lagos, Lekki to be precise. So after that, I key in few stuff in my system and see how I can start my day. Then after that, I proceed to one of my most favorite parts. Let me take you guys to the spot. Now, you are beginning to understand the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex in the heart of Lagos, guys. It's not been easy. I swear, CEO no be beans. So this is my studio, and this is my favorite part. This is where I'll be running all my podcasts, all my talk shows. This is my studio. This whole place is a full studio. Yes, my studio. So I'm going to be running all my podcasts here, all my talk shows here. And this is the kiddies section. In case we have beautiful kids, I'm going to bring in beautiful kids to come and also share their beautiful ideas and intelligent ideas. So this is the life of a single CEO running a 12-bedroom duplex office in the heart of Lagos. So it's time for me to sit down and start up my podcast. I have a lot of things to say about relationship and marriage. So pay attention and stay tuned. So I found this video very interesting, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Let's play it together.
See these two couples here? All I see is transactional 101. You are the one who is looking for love. You are the one who is looking for somebody that will marry you for who you are. Men are not built like that. I have told you, stop watching Nollywood, stop watching Bollywood. You will not hear. You think it's all about modesty? You did not see the powerful women? Your eyes will clear. Modesty without wealth is what? Poverty. Modesty without education is what? Poverty. No man is going for your filthy modesty if you cannot offer anything. Are you there? Men have been standing on business from time immemorial. It's not going to stop today. Marriage for young men is much more than modesty and love. You guys to support. You guys to bring something to the table. If you cannot bring something to the table, your family has to bring something to the table, or your passport has to bring something to the table. Hey, somebody say amen.
Amen.
This particular move is common among young men who are trying to start a family. They're not gonna go for your praying warrior ass.
Rabba shoko
If your
shoko.
family is not well to do, or if you yourself you are not like a PhD or BSc holder. You see this Moses case now, dual citizenship don't show for her. At least you're not gonna carry Nigerian passport for her. And our brother, at the other hand, I'm very sure that his wife is also a dual citizen. What happened? 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Oh, it's because shut up. See, when it comes to marriage, men only involve themselves in transactional relationship. You are the one that is looking for love. Who sent your daddy? Wake up, come off it. I just pray, say, make Kule no mess up. Because connection don't dig ground. Financial support God is sure. Oh, modest girls are winning now. Are you from a wealthy family? No. Do you have a dual citizenship? No. Are you highly educated? No. So you do not have these 3 qualities, and you are looking for somebody like Mrs. Bliss. You are looking for somebody like Kulere.
Whoops! That was a heavy blow. A heavy blow on us. Hey! We need to go and acquire more certificate, citizenship, and bring something to the table. Wow! Now, I actually love that video because the video was very, very detailed and logical. Yeah, that was a beautiful woman trying to explain something very important. Now, a lot of you are going to disagree with her because most of you already have illusions in your head about marriage. You already paint a picture of what your marriage is going to be like. She said, leave Nollywood alone, or leave Bollywood. Leave Z world. Let's come into the reality. Now, she said, we have a lot of men who are transactional when it comes to marriage. Do I agree with her? Yes, 101%. That's why when you meet a man these days, the first thing they ask you is, where do you live? What are you doing for a living? Transactional. It was back in the days of our forefathers that they can marry women that are not doing anything. You have to be bringing salty to the table. That's why I keep telling a lot of you women, what are you doing with your singlehood? You are busy looking for a man. A man is looking for a kind of woman. You are looking for love. He's looking for a hardworking, successful woman. Yeah. You want to jump into marriage. Even the one that is managing is still looking for a woman. Let me tell you something about this generation. The fact is, we have been able to show men that we have strength. Women have been able to show men that we can do a lot of things. Initially, men used to think that we're very soft and very feeble. But right now, women have shown men that they can do a lot, that we are multitasking. So men are not looking for all those small, small girls. They are looking for women who are wealthy. That's why when you get to a certain stage of your life, they're asking you, why are you not married? Why are you not married? Why is only living in this big house? You need a man. They project themselves to you. Good. Now, let me tell you something about marriage. And this is one thing a lot of people don't like to hear, but we'll have to say because this is the realistic part. Marriage is indeed transactional. Marriage is business. The question is, where do you want to invest in? That's the reason why when people leave you in relationship and marriage, you are angry. It's because you have invested and you have not gotten your capital. You have not even started eating the fruit of your labor. They want to throw you away from your investment. That's how a lot of people will die in marriage. A lot of people will fight. Ordinary relationship, when man leave you, you go, they fight, they throw blow. That anger, that blow, that misery, people are saying, why can't you just leave? It is hard to leave because you have invested your time, your energy, your resources. Time is money. Investment does not even mean that you have to go and drop money. You have given this thing your time. You've given it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. If you are giving something else that time, man, I know where you would have been. That's the reason why it's not easy to leave a relationship. Marriage is business. The question is, where do you want to invest in? You want to invest in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin currency. There's some kind of relationship and marriage you invest in. You will cry and cry and cry and cry because there's nothing. Nothing came out of it. Some people actually invested in marriage and the only thing they have to show for it is their children. That's why when marriage scatter, man they drag for pikin, woman they drag for pikin, because in some marriages it's only children that becomes the investment. So as a woman, I'm channeling this to you because I think it's the women that are very emotional. We are the ones that are always looking for who will love us, who betray us. Men are very logical. Now, that logic should make you work hard. Remember, I said something. Your man's money is your plan A, your money is your plan B. Yeah. You need to be able to develop yourself in your singlehood. What do you have? What are you doing as you are single? You are busy looking for man. looking for man, looking for marriage. If these men come, they are looking for a certain kind of woman. Are you that woman? Remember, I told you something. Once you become successful, the biggest problem you're going to have as a woman is choice. You'll be choosing. A lot of successful women are single because they are choosing, not because there are no men. Men will line up more than 25. You will now start saying, this one is too tall, oh. He's too short, it's a bit brief. See his nose, see his feet, see his finger. Why are they too tiny? Choice. So I'm going to say, can we leave all this marriage, and just focus on developing yourself, bringing yourself up, and making good use of your life? Now, even when you get married and you're successful, it's still a gamble. Because a lot of men might get married to you because you have a PhD, because you have money, because you're successful. But these men, once they get what they want, they still flip. Now, the essence of all this success is for you to also have a backup plan, something to fall back to, for you not to be too dependent on someone. You know, the society have changed and the world has evolved. What people call love is no longer what love is. Love is no longer an emotion. Love is now effort. You no longer fall in love with anybody. You walk into love with your eyes wide open. Na chakasianya, na emanya, vam vam vam. If you are entering love, you get your medicated glasses, you wear it, and you shine your eye. Now I didn't take the enter love now. Nothing like love is blind. You go open eye, you go there look, you go shine. You know, make kasianya. If your eye no green, you open, you raise. Love is no more blind though. If you enter love with blind eyes, you go see shege banza. So sorry to burst your bubbles for those of you who are aiming to get married, and for those of you who are married. Marriage is a business transaction. Just tell yourself, I want to invest here. Anywhere you want to invest in, that's where you choose to stay. That's where you choose to put your time, your money, your effort, and see if it's going to work. A lot of people get to ask me, Blessing CEO, how do we know marriage will work? And I used to reply them, do you know when you will die? Asking me how do you know marriage is asking me if I know when you will die. It's a gamble. Marriage is like hope, hoping for the best. Marriage is like traveling to somewhere. You don't know whether the plane will crash. You can land safely. You might land. That's marriage. All you need to do in marriage is just, this is where I want to put in my effort. There are so many people that have done investments with banks and the banks folded, the banks crumbled. Some people bought shares and shares messed them up. Good. So that's what marriage is. When you're getting into marriage, you have to go into marriage with an open mind. You just keep trying. Keep trying. The reason why there is no certainty about marriage is because you are marrying a human being. And because they're human beings, they must always mess up. That is why in the Bible, God puts that clause, forgive 70 times, 7 times. It simply means you're going to be forgiven till you die. And they'll be offending you till you die. This is the realistic part of marriage. Huh? So even God knows that the marriage is not going to be perfect. That's why he says 70 times, 7 times. If you want to stay, you forgive. The same thing as business. If you're in a business, it simply means you are ready to carry both the loss and the gain. If the company is crumbling, you are there. If the company is going high, you are there. The only insurance you have in marriage is your plan B, which is what you're doing, which is what you've built for yourself, which is your own money, which is your own business, which is your brains that you've developed. That is your insurance. Or eventually say marriage crash, marriage crumble, marriage get accidents. That's your insurance. It simply means you didn't lose anything. You can be able to gather 1 or 2 things out of this investment and move on with your life. So let's be a bit more realistic with marriage so that we stop hurting ourselves. Because every day we see a lot of young girls and young guys. You know, it's the perception you have about marriage that you're going to marriage to go and find love. You're going to marriage to go and enjoy. You know, a lot of people are going to say, Blessing, I think that there is no love in marriage. Love does not exist without effort. That thing you're calling love, people always make it look as if love is a man or a woman or a spirit that once you marry to just enter. It's an effort. It's you saying, I want to do this thing. I want to call this person often. I want to check up on this person often. I want to know how this person is doing. A lot of time you are showing love. You're not okay, but you're asking someone, are you okay? Sometimes somebody is calling you to ask you, have you eaten? They have not eaten. Sometimes people are doing something. They cannot even do it for them. A lot of people actually do things that they cannot do for themselves. That is love. Effort, intention, saying I want to do this. What is the meaning of love has died? I don't want to do that thing I used to do again. No more effort. I will not call to know if you have, if you want to eat, eat. If you don't want to eat, stay. That is not when love begins to die now. So this thing you people call love is just an effort. It's a logical effort that I just want to be there for this person. That's what we call love. Just like our children, even we wake up 5 a.m. in the morning to go for school run, sleep nobody catch you. Who told you that at 5 a.m. that you want to wake up? But because they are your children, you have set alarm. Intentionality. 5 a.m. at that time, now sleep they sweet. But you are intentional. You set alarm. I will ring in your ear. You will jump up. You'll be in the kitchen. You'll be frying plantain. You'll be sleeping. You will drive your children to school. Effort. You can decide not to do it. You can decide to send house girl. You can try to get a school bus. You can try to get a driver. It is you that said this is what I want to do. It's the same thing as marriage. The day you stop putting in that effort, that day marriage dies. So marriage is a continuous effort. You just have to keep trying. And sometimes you get tired. It's as if this thing you are putting effort in is not. You just have to keep trying. That is marriage. This is what you are going to do for better for worse. The both of you grow old. So we need to first of all fortify ourselves as human beings before we say we want to go into marriage. Some of you cannot even put in effort in yourself. I wonder how you want to go and love somebody. That's why people will always say, love yourself, love yourself. Let this effort start from you because it's easier to start all these things with yourself. Start grooming yourself. This faithfulness, oh yeah, start it with yourself. Sit down at home for once. Be able to do some certain thing for yourself before you can now transfer it to somebody else. That is marriage. That is love. So I'm going to tell a lot of beautiful people out there, open up your mind. This marriage thing is a battlefield. Survival of the fittest. It's not as easy as you think. And that's why I give it kudos to all the people who have been married for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years. God bless all of you, and I wish you guys luck. Man, you guys are strong. The effort you guys put in, I hail you now. Kudos. And to all the beautiful single people out there. Ow, ow. The moment you see a wedding, the moment you see engagement, farabale. Those people are putting in so much effort. So let's start by you putting in effort in yourself before you think of wanting to get married, date someone, or put in effort. I remain Okoro Blessing in Kiruka, popularly known as Person CEO, and as we see you next time on our podcast. So you can actually put your comments below and tell us the next topic you would like us to talk about before we start to bring our guests. It's Moment with Blessing CEO. I love you guys. Mwah! Bye bye.